We are two besties who are definitely obsessed with each other, and we are also obsessed with empowering you to become the CEO of your healthy lifestyle.
In 2021, we launched
Vedgecation!
to share our enthusiasm for plant-based living with the world. Veggies, education. I'm your host, Brittany Jones. This is my friend, Leiah.
When my health took a turn and I couldn't get any answers, I found the solution in the food that I ate. I went plant-based long before it was cool.
Speaking of answers, if Leiah is the unofficial expert, I'm definitely the ask-spert. Since I went flexitarian in 2018, my hunger for learning about plant-based living has only grown.
A healthy lifestyle doesn't have to be boring. We're spicing things up and finding so many reasons to laugh every day.
Stay tuned to the show you didn't even know you were missing. You just might find yourself Vedgecated. What does that mean?
Guess you'll just have to watch the show to find out.
Hi, we're back. I'm Brit.
I'm Leiah.
And you are watching
Vedgecation! Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
There's an elephant in the room.
We're wearing the same shirt.
We're twins. You don't like matching, looking like me?
I do.
I like looking like you too.
Of course you do. What's new?
The shirt says Vedgecation.
It sure does. Are we gonna start selling these?
We're just like doing this.
We're going
Upward
up, up?
Trajectory.
Up,
All the way up. Like,
up and high five?
Who said that? All the way up. You know that song?
No.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
all the way up.
Yeah.
So thank you for our new theme song, All the Way Up. So how have you been?
Good. Colorado's amazing.
I did visit in Colorado for the retreat.
Did
and
you love it?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It's so beautiful. I'm not really like a nature person, but you know, I could go outside.
What kind of a person are you then? Like an indoor person?
Yeah, like a homebody.
Okay. My home is like in a mountain or in a spring or, yeah.
It is really pretty. You have like deer in your backyard. You can sit in the jacuzzi and like bunnies just jump. It's like a Disney movie where you live.
I
feel.
am a Disney character.
You very much are.
Could break out into song at any time.
So,
What are we talking about today?
well, I figure we'll talk about what's going on in the news.
I know nothing about news.
I just feel like a lot of people, streets are talking.
So are we talking like CNN news or like plant-based specific news?
How about CNN with a plant-based twist?
Okay, I'm not mad at it. This is new, this is exciting. What are you gonna expect from me?
Cue the little ticker at the bottom. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Is that how the news? I don't watch the news, so I don't know how this works.
This could be the worst news segment we have ever done, folks.
If you're out here looking for actual news, you might want to turn the channel. Because this is news that we kind of made up.
Yeah, it's plant-based news.
No, but it's stuff that we have seen on social media. Like, for example, 3D printed steaks.
Sounds weird.
Have you been reading about that?
Yeah, and is this like a steak for my dog? Like I can print it and then like throw it, or?
No, it's like for human food consumption. Did you see the video where they like went to the 3D printer and they showed like how the steak was made? It looked weird.
Yeah, I just think that, I don't know. I'm not sure what our food system is coming to, but I think it's a little bit terrifying.
It is a little bit much.
Yeah.
Like robot food, but for humans.
Yeah.
So, to be clear, even though you are plant-based,
Yes.
you would not eat a vegan 3D printed steak.
Likely not. I don't know what the ingredients are, but again, we want to keep it as close to earth as possible. And I just don't think that if you like go out in the back 40 behind your house, you're really going to find a 3D printer that's like popping out steaks.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So what else has been in the news related to like plant-based? What do you got?
So Pamela Anderson, there was something in the news about her. What was that?
It wasn't about her tots. But
But she is plant-based.
she is plant-based.
Yeah.
She's doing a cooking show, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So while we think that we should be the first plant-based cooking show, we support other
We do.
plant-based cooking shows.
And if you want us on the show, Pam, we will run in slow motion.
Will you wear the Baywatch bathing
Talk
suit?
about plant-based. Would I wear the bathing suit?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't fill it out like she can. She working with some stuff.
She is. Are they real stuff though? Or is that like a 3D steak up? Not the same. No?
I'm so sorry. We still want to come on the show.
We do.
If you want to have us.
We
I don't
do.
know if you.
I promise I'll be appropriate.
She won't be appropriate.
That's also true.
She will not.
Yeah.
Okay. So another thing that I was reading about, which this one is like, I don't know if they're like being serious or if they're trying to like poke fun, but there was an article that said like 95% of the world's serial killers drank milk.
I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I mean, okay. We're drinking milk.
This just in. Milk will make you into a serial killer. You heard it here first.
I just think it's very strange, right? Like, do you ever see a cow drinking milk from a goat's titty? No. So why are we the only people who think that we need to drink from a cow's titty?
I mean, I hope y'all are not out there like actually drinking from the tit.
Well, but I feel like if you're gonna go into it, right? Like if you're gonna be a dairy eater, you might as well like get all in. Get it straight from the cow. That'd probably be the healthiest.
It's probably warm and the consistency is probably not right. And isn't it like green? Like natural milk from the teat?
I don't think it's green.
Yellow?
I think it has more of a yellow tinge, yes.
I don't want no yellow milk.
Depends, I mean, because you have the colostrum, right? Which is supposed to be for the babies, right? Like we have colostrum milk.
Oh, now that's starting to make me sad.
Well, of course, it should make you sad. You're stealing from a baby cow that likely is not going to live. And we didn't want to go down this route today, guys.
No.
But here we are. I know.
You're stealing from a baby cow and you're going to become a serial killer. So just don't drink milk.
That's kind of where we're at. Actually, one of my favorite videos when I first went plant-based was dairy is blanking scary.
Yeah.
And it stopped me from ever wanting to drink milk.
What did it say?
It was a horrible video just showing, light on the dairy industry and what happens to, when they take the baby away from the mom, because in order for cows to produce milk, they have to have babies. So they're ripping the babies away. A lot of them are not kept. If they're males, they're usually killed for veal.
Oh.
Yeah. So, it's just about connecting more with your food and understanding. Again, if you can hear that and it doesn't touch your heartstrings, you're a serial killer.
Sorry.
If it does, then maybe explore swapping out your traditional milk for your
Non-dairy milks?
Correct.
And they make them really good now.
Yeah.
So
Did you like the taste of milk back in the day?
I mean, I don't think I knew any better.
Oh, gosh. Even thinking about it now, I think I would gag. I never liked the taste of milk.
So I didn't really drink milk like by itself, but I would put it in cereal, and like that kind of stuff.
But were you like a cereal, drink the milk after you had the cereal in it?
Yeah, because it has like all the flavor in it. It's got the sugar from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there, and it's delicious.
No. Speaking of, we need to do a cereal episode because there's so many great plant-based cereals that kind of mimic some of the older, not great ingredient-wise cereals that I think you would really love.
I'm down.
And we gotta help the mamas out there,
We do. Moms need all the help.
Yeah.
Because kids be trying your whole life.
Be trying so much.
Okay, so we think it's time to take a little break?
I think it's time to take a break. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have more Vedgecation. Don't go anywhere. Keep your butt in your seat. Well, if you need to lift your butt up, just put your butt back. We'll be right back with more Vedgecation.
See you soon. So what I was going to talk about is Tabitha Brown's new line in Target.
Okay.
Plant-based products.
Okay.
Sure.
It's going to be a joke in there about how I'm black and I don't know nothing about it. So
Perfect.
Here we go.
All the way up, Fat Joe.
Fat Joe, yes.
Oh, all the way up.
Yes.
I love Fat Joe. He's one of the rappers that like I would actually say hi to. Some of them I'd be like, shh, bye. I'm all the way up. Welcome back to Vedgecation, and we're in the news today.
In the news.
In the news, in the plant-based news. We are. So what else is happening in plant-based news?
So there's some rumblings going on. One of our biggest like dreams, remember we would like want to go into IKEA, like fully glam.
Yeah.
I'm talking like ball gowns, like the whole nine.
The whole ish?
Yep. So I kind of want to do that even more now because IKEA supposedly, rumor in the streets, is that they are removing dairy from all of their, because they have like a cafeteria in the IKEA.
I've heard it's actually really good. Like there's a chili that's plant-based that people say is really good, and I think they had meatballs back in the day too.
They used to have Swedish meatballs. Do you know if they use like plant-based meatball brand?
Yeah, I have no idea.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
IKEA executives, if you're watching, You're welcome.
So they're looking at removing plant-based from all of their, or removing animal products from all their stores.
Are they?
I think so.
Okay.
Isn't that what?
I thought it was dairy.
Oh, maybe it is just dairy.
So remember when we said
This is not the news.
this is not like, go to CNN for your like actual news. This is more, for your pleasure.
We can't even get our own plant-based news correct.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to talk about testosterone?
What about it?
So in the vegan news that we were reading
Correct.
out in the vegan news outlets, there was something about men who are plant-based may have lower testosterone.
I would prove that my husband, who has been plant-based almost 10 years, has no problem in that department. So I would say that's pretty false. Also look at like Nimai Delgado, I mean, Adam Sudd. There's so many plant-based people.
Do you feel like sometimes people will have health issues and the first thing that they go to is like, I must be the vegan thing?
Correct. And the problem is 98% of us, I think, are walking around with some form of gut issues or leaky gut, meaning that the foods that we're eating anyways, we're not absorbing the nutrients. So it doesn't really matter what you eat, animal products or plant products, if you're not absorbing the nutrients in your foods and it's leaking into your bloodstream,
It's gonna have some problems.
you're gonna end up nutrient deficient no matter what you eat.
Well, I also want to say, my husband is like, I would say 85% plant-based, and he don't got no testosterone problems either.
Exactly. And there's been so many, I cannot remember the name of this guy. It's Brian something, but he's massive. He's completely jacked. And he basically did this challenge where he ate nothing but tofu for like, I don't know, it was 30 or 60 days, like an obscene amount of tofu. And his testosterone actually went up versus lowering. And so he did the numbers before and after.
We're just debunking all the fake news up in these streets.
Again, y'all just want to be mad. If you just want to blame, then just blame.
Something else.
Yes.
But keep them plant-based names out your mouth, okay?
Correct.
One other thing that I was reading about is, and I'm like, I kind of want to try it, but I'm also like, oh, I don't know. So Chick-fil-A is doing a cauliflower sandwich that is gonna like emulate their, their infamous chicken sandwich.
So it's going to be very crunchy.
I mean, I don't know.
My guess is yes.
You think?
Yeah, because whenever someone's trying to flavor cauliflower, no offense, cauliflower, like you're secondary to broccoli in my book. But whenever someone is trying to do a cauliflower anything, they're like, how can I fry this the most to make it taste good?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're feeling like it's gonna be crunchy. They'll have a
Yes.
hard time like getting flavor into it.
Yeah. But I mean, even if you go to like sometimes a nice plated dinner, they'll be like, oh my gosh, here's this beautiful cauliflower on a bed of potatoes. And I'm like, I would rather die than eat your cauliflower tree.
I have never been to a restaurant where they tried to serve me cauliflower on a bed of potatoes.
Oh my gosh.
I
It
would
is like
send that plate right back.
I'm sorry, if you are a chef and you serve vegans at your conference center cauliflower on a bed of potatoes or vegetables,
You're a monster.
you are a monster. Add some protein in there. I'm starving.
Well, so sounds like you're not going to be trying the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
I really do not like fast food for so many reasons.
Yeah.
Margins for food is small enough, right? And then you add it being fast on top of that, and just, the quality is just going to be terrible. So, no. I love my body so much that I like to put good, nutritious food in it that is not fast.
Yeah. That's the thing that makes me sad is I wish there were fast food, plant-based options that were healthy. But we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more. Stay tuned. There's more Vedgecation coming up.
Brian Turner. That's his name.
You want to correct it in the next
Look
segment?
at this little beefy ass man.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's jacked as. Welcome back to Vedgecation. I feel like we're having memory problems today.
A little bit of amnesia.
Yeah, just go with it. It's been a while since we've been in the studio, so we're just warming
We
up.
forgot how to remember things.
Correct. Also, I think we're just so enamored by looking at each other because we've missed our faces that
And you do got a nice face to
you
look
have
at.
a nice face too. Hello.
This show could just be me looking at you saying, you're so pretty. You
You're
think people
so-
will watch?
I don't think it'd be the audience we wanted, but I think people would watch.
People are making bank on OnlyFans. Shout
So
out to y'all.
You think we should put our feet on the table and put it on toe fans too.
We are digressing
So
yet
much.
again.
Yeah. So, okay. Last segment, we were talking about the guy who did like eating only tofu for an extended amount of time. That was Brian Turner. He's on Instagram. We're definitely going to tag him in this video. But it was pretty incredible. And I know he has a YouTube too. He does a whole lot of exercises. I think he does like meals and recipes.
His body is jacked, but he looks 16.
Insane.
So I was a little uncomfortable. I'm like, should I lust? Should I not lust? I don't know.
Well, I think his girlfriend is adorable, but she appreciates the lusting. Because I appreciate when people lust after my person. Makes me feel like I'm not with a frog.
Okay. So this whole episode, we've been talking about news.
Yes.
We were basically like news anchors the whole time. So it's like,
We're the worst news anchors ever.
Were we so
were like,
bad?
maybe this one, I think this is the information.
okay, so CNN, MSNBC are not going to come calling. How about
Likely-
Fox News? They don't really care.
Yeah, they'll report on whatever, so we're probably good there.
You may or may not see us on a regular news outlet. We don't know.
Yeah,
But
it won't be for being arrested.
for being arrested,
I mean, you can get a mugshot on the news.
that's true. Good thing we don't break the law.
Publicly.
Okay. So we talked about a lot of plant-based news
Yes.
today.
What do you think was the weirdest?
The serial killer.
You think?
Yeah.
Here I was thinking the 3D steaks
There's a part of me, a little tiny baby part of me,
that would make 3D steaks at home.
not that I would make it, but like maybe I would try it. Like just,
Okay.
I have a curious nature. So I would want to know like,
You know what's weird is someone, and this is 100% accurate, there might be like a turnip or a beet with dirt on it, and people will be like, oh, gross, came from the earth.
facts,
And then they'll see this
3D.
genetically designed, and they'll be like, that looks tasty.
I would just rinse the dirt off and eat the turnip.
Okay.
I ain't afraid of little dirt. God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt.
Hey, dirt has nutrients,
Put it
okay?
in your mouth and make it work.
Yes, with your children. Let them play in the dirt. It is so good for their microbiome and so good for their immune system. Let them get dirty AF. I did a TikTok video that went viral about, depression and gut health. And I said like, fix your gut, fix your life or something like that. And they were like, fix your lashes. And I was like, that's fair. That is completely fair. This one's over here to the right. This one's over here to the left. And you just called a spade a spade. I got to take it for what it is.
And then you made a TikTok response to it where your lashes were
Oh yeah,
even
I was
worse.
like, camera one, camera two, camera one. Needless to say, I fired that lash girl, okay?
And they look amazing today, might I add?
Thank you so much. It's rough being out here in these streets.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. All right, well, I don't know about y'all, but I know I'm feeling super duper Vedgecated. And that means our time has come to an end. But we have a lot more episodes for you this season on Vedgecation.